Yeah. Ugh, hey, welcome, clapped out.
She's a bombshell. She's a bombshell.
What's up? Today, it's the clapped out debut of Pootie Tang. So you guys are familiar with all this stuff here in my garage, the blue truck, my C10, the blue car, and my orange car, the dragweed car. But what you are not familiar with is this. It's supposed to spin the camera around, but it didn't spin the camera around. I give you Pootie Tang, 1989 Mustang Fox Body GT, owned by my neighbor and one of my best friends, Mikos. This thing is going to be a riot. This is super low buck, at least that's what we tell his wife, as much as possible. And it's going to be a ton of fun. This is a stock bottom end Gen 4 5.3. You have seen this motor if you've been following along with any of my stuff for an extended period of time. Once upon a time, I hurt the motor in my personal car, and then in a thrash to make it to a race the next day, we came over here and we stole this motor off the engine stand and then slammed it in my car, and I went out and raced it on one of my list race nights. That is a VS Racing 7876 baby turbo, super tiny, but they make pretty good power. So with that, backed by a TH400 foot brake, reverse manual valve body, it's got PTC converter in it, it's got BTR valve train, and it has a Little John's Motorsport Solutions cam inside of it. We're gonna run it on E85, we got 80-pound injectors, and we have a micro squirt controller from EFI Source. So there you go, ruining Eastern North Carolina, one Mustang at a time by converting them to, it's God's will, really, you know what I'm saying? They just keep falling in these cars. Got air-to-air, eBay intercooler piping kit, huge VS Racing wastegate stuck here in the fender, and we got a little 3.5-inch guy poking his head out of the side of the car right there. We actually got this car fired up yesterday. Mikos is super stoked on it. I got a ton of wiring to tidy up. We got to finish up the brake system on this car, bleed it. We got a couple of leaks to fix. It needs a lot of love. It needs a lot of work. And here, you can see it in the interior too. Check this out. Interior is far from finished. It's got an SN95 dash conversion in there. Every stitch of wiring has been ripped out of this car, and we are rewiring it front to back. There's been some questionable attempts at wiring on this thing that we're going to rectify as well. You can see that. If that looks familiar to you, it's probably because you can buy that at Lowe's. That's a trailer harness extension. The whole car has that stuff ran everywhere, and my aim is to eliminate all that as much as possible. But hey, we're here. I got you guys on here. Let's fire this thing up. There you have it. I just want to give you a quick introduction to old Pootie Tang here. There's going to be a lot of video coming into this thing. We should have it in action and making some 11s up and down the street real soon here. We're going to be repaving the neighborhood and getting tons of letters from our HOA. I'm really contemplating firing up all 3 cars and letting all the neighbors know who runs Bartertown. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. That's a corny way to end this video, but that's how I'm going to do it. So what? Bite me. I'm out. Later.
Who got the key to my Beamer? Jack move, that's how we act when we team up. Yo, 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 yo.